Hey YouTube, how y'all doing? So tonight, I know y'all probably like, she just move. I know y'all probably like, she is just lunching tonight. I might or might not be. Stop touching me. Touch me again. I might or might not be lunching tonight, y'all. But y'all know what? I'll be 50 something tomorrow. 53, 52. And here's my issue. I'm going to tell y'all the things that get on my nerves. That's what I came on here to do. To talk about the things that irritate me. And there's so much stuff that irritates me. Y'all don't know. Let me tell y'all. There's so many people on this YouTube platform. Hey, Vibrant. How are you, darling? I am. I'm going to tell it. There's so many people that irritate me on this platform and so many situations and so many things that it just get on my nerves. Y'all, I try to be humble. I try to keep myself where I'm supposed to be. Can y'all hear me? Can you hear me, babe? I try to keep myself, I try to do the righteous thing. But you know what? I don't care tonight. So here goes. First off, everybody said I was trying to be shady towards Jay Dunn. I wasn't trying to be shady towards her. But I know plenty of lesbians and gay people. Females don't go and say, let's have a man-to-man conversation with men. And women and men don't go and say, let's have a woman-to-woman conversation with women. It don't happen. My LGBTIQ plus friends don't do that. I'm not a lesbian. I'm a heterosexual woman. Hey, Sharon Marie, how are you, darling? But I just thought that was dumb. I just thought it was dumb. It sounded dumb. It looked dumb. So my question was a legitimate question. Everybody thought I was throwing shade at her. Well, I'm throwing shade at that girl. I asked a legitimate question. Is she transitioning or is her pronouns changing? What was so wrong about that? Please, somebody tell me. I just hate the sound of her voice because it's just, I hate it. That's that. I am so tired of people going in and saying and let ham. You say you got 30 minutes for me, boo? Let me see how I can share this. Let me see if I hit this button right here. If this will give me my let me see. Copy. Where's my comment section? I do my comment section. I'm about to flip this camera, y'all. Let me see if this work. Bam, there it go. Y'all, I should have did this a long time ago. Comments. Where the comments? I want to type in the comments, damn it. It won't let me type in the comments. I don't even know how to type in the comments. Can y'all see me or am I sideways? Y'all, I'm lunching. I'm lunching tonight, though. For real, for real. I'm really upset. Oh, I need to post a comment. There you go. Boom. Paste. There you go. I did it. So here go my other thing, y'all. You see me? There you go. There go the thing. So here go my other thing, y'all. All right, everybody always talk about Brother Jay act like he don't want you on his platform. Y'all know what? It don't even bother me if he don't want me on his platform. Cause guess what? Most of y'all don't want me up there. I'm going up there any damn way. I don't care. Cause I can do what I want to do. That's what grown folk do. If he don't want me up there, hell, he won't click the link. But he do. So he must want me up there. So y'all stop for those people that keep talking about Brother Jay don't want you on his platform. Stop acting like asses. It is what it is. You right, Vibrant. It came as a surprise. It is what it is. Everybody started tripping. I'm like, why y'all tripping? Hey, Stump Down, how are you, darling?
Hello, Pooh. Continue. What do we need to discuss? Or who do we need to discuss?
Well, I was just saying, you got all of these people. First off, I just can't stand it. I'm gonna tell you, I try to be so nice to folk, but like Jay Dunn gets on my nerves. She really does. And I mean, my question was a legitimate question. I don't see where I was out of order for asking that question the other day. Do you see where I was out of order for asking that question?
Sweetheart, you were absolutely not out of order. What people have become accustomed to, generally speaking, is people being fake, phony, and adversarial at the same time on here. When I talk to Jay Dunn, I tell her that her skin is fucked up. I tell her that she has a panty liner currently in or on that she's worn for 3 days. I tell her that she has a man face. I tell her that her skin is horrible. I tell her all of that. I tell her everything that I want to tell Jay Dunn. And she can take it however the hell she wants to take it. I don't give a fuck. See, this is the problem, Miss Vivian. The majority of these people are on here for a coin, period. You and I are not on here for a coin, period. And what you see is, and also attention, is that Jay Dunn wants attention. And I told Jay on multiple occasions, if you come for me, Jay Dunn, I'm gonna put that Jew lawyer on your ass in any little bit of income that you have, any credentials that you have, any place that you stay, any money you got in the bank, anything that you have, I'm coming for it. Fuck you, bitch, because you already worthless.
Well, I guess my other question is in reference to that food junkie situation. So she called the police on him because he was vlogging in Georgia and driving. Is that what the situation was?
No, honey, that was not the situation. See, a lot of people have to understand victimology. See, people come for people who they suspect or they feel or they have a belief that they can overtake, overpower. Bitch, you will not be an adult bully with me. I'm going to go back to my original premise. I'm going to put that white Jew lawyer on your ass and anything that you have that's tangible. I don't give a damn if your mother gave it to you, your father gave it to you, your great grandfather gave it. I don't give a fuck where it came from. I'm going to put that white man on you. I'm going to say silent. I'm going to disappear. And I'm going to let them white people in them black robes, I'm going to let that prosecutor and I'm going to let the defense attorney deal with it. That's what you call a working group. They all work together.
Well,
The
no,
reason
no. My question was, hey, Miss Ebony. No, my question was, okay, the situation with Food Junkie. Was it that he was vlogging in
no,
Georgia
baby.
is the reason why she called the police?
No, baby. I'm gonna tell you something. I just said
And,
it.
and wait a minute, the only reason I asked that because and if I'm right, did I hear her say that it's a law that say you can't vlog and
It can
drive?
be the law. It could be any of those things in places. But baby, what I'm telling you is that money and position and the power trumps all of that. If Jay Dunn or Tracy or any of these other bitches ever open their mouth about me, I'm telling you what I'm getting ready to do. And I will disappear. I'm simply telling you that people only fuck with people who they feel they can fuck with. Bitch, you're not getting ready to fuck with me because any damn thing that's in your name, put my name on here. I want you to put my name on here. Put my phone number on here. Put my place of work on here. I'm telling you what I'm getting ready to do. I'm gonna put that white man on your ass. I'm gonna make sure that he or she is paid, and I'm gonna have them process your motherfucking ass. There is nothing else to discuss. The reason why that bull dyking ass bitch, I said it. I'm from the old school. The reason why that dolphin tooth bitch does what she does, you have to think about why she does it. She's selective. She's no different than Kwani or any of the rest of these so-called bullies on here. If you fuck with somebody like me, I'm gonna go straight to the bank. I'm gonna get a cashier check. I'm gonna ask that lawyer, which I already have on retainer, a very great Jewish lawyer, what does it take to ruin this bitch right here? And if he tells me as a homosexual man, which I'm a professional and I have plenty of money. Uh, it'll take 20,000 to ruin that bitch right there. That's what he's getting ready to get. I want a bitch on here, any hoe, to put my name, address, phone number, put any of it on here, and I'm gonna show your motherfucking ass better than I can tell you. And I'm looking for residual assets, meaning if your mama left you a house, I want that shit to be attached. If your mama left you a life insurance policy, an annuity, we gonna get that. Fuck with a bitch like me, and I'm gonna tell you one motherfucking time. One, not 18, not 27, not 36. I'm gonna tell your motherfucking ass one time. And
Well, I
I'm
know that's
gonna
right.
put that bitch on you, and I'm gonna be done with you. And I don't give a fuck what nobody says. See, the thing with Jay Dunn is she needs attention. See, you can't help it that you're a beautiful woman.
I am. Oh, hold on a second. I am okay, Pastor Nate. I'm fine. And Pastor Nate, I'm gonna get with you about that survey.
Pastor Nate, baby, let me explain something. And I don't mean baby in reference to wanting to be with Pastor Nate. This is just the way that I speak, and he understands that. He's heard me on here before. What I'm saying is, with a person like me, let me make this very clear, Pastor Nate. This is not towards you. It's not towards Vivian. It's not towards Jay Wilson. It's not towards anyone. If you fuck with me, I'm going to go straight to Wells Fargo Bank. I'm going to go straight to the lawyer's office. I'm going to ask him or her, what does it take to get every bit of your asset and to make you a felon or to get you a first, second, or third degree misdemeanor? And I'm going to pay him. So fuck with somebody like me, and I will tell you one time and I will disappear. Let me tell you something, Vivian. See, this is what's wrong with so many of these content creators that are on here. They get too attached to these people. I don't
I'm
need
just tired. You right though. It is a bunch of damn bullies running around YouTube.
that.
They get on my nerves so bad. You
But why
don't
don't they ever
know.
fuck with me? Why is it that Kwani ain't never came back and talked to me? Why is it that Jay Dunn don't come back and talk to me? You know
They
why
not.
that
You
hoes
know
don't
what?
come back?
They not gonna bother anybody. First off, they not gonna bother anybody. That's just gonna. They try to come for the people that don't bother nobody. Like I
Honey,
still to this day don't know what the hell I did to Jay Dunn to make her go make a whole freaking video about me.
what did you do to her ovaries? What
I
did
ain't
you
did nothing
what,
to her.
what did
Hey
you do to her
y'all,
teeth? Did you
I
do
ain't
anything to her teeth?
did, I ain't did nothing to nobody on here.
Honey, did you do anything to her teeth? Did you
I
do
ain't did
anything
nothing
to
to
her?
her.
Did
Look,
you do
stop
anything to her
down.
skin?
Look, hold on. Let me tell you. I ain't did nothing to none of these folks on here. But people come at me all the time. Let me tell you. And for real, and I'm gonna say this. Jay gonna have to start letting me say what I want to say to him. I know they his folk, and I know that's his channel, and I know he want me to be a lady. But sometimes I don't want to be a lady. Sometimes I want to tell people, leave me the hell alone. Mind your damn business.
Well, girl, I'm not getting in between you and Jay.
I
You would
no
be
no
the
no 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 no. I'm just saying that's one of my things. But his them folks over there, not the rider lives, but them other folks and trolls, they gonna stop coming at me.
But Vivian, you have to understand that, honey, that's a part of the business. That's a
It
part of
is. It is.
and let me tell you this, Vivian. The reason why I can be it wouldn't matter if I showed my face or not because I'm going to be 100% who I am regardless. And the reason why I can do that is because I look at these people like Jay Wilson does. They're subcontractors. These people matter not to me because that's not why you own here. You're, you're,
That's
you're,
true.
you
That's
own,
true.
you don't have any. Let me tell you something. A person, I've said this before, and I don't want to get this misconstrued at all. When I look at Jay Dunn, irregardless of what academic achievement that she has told or shown that she has, to me, that's a garbage whore. I don't give a goddamn if you get 13 PhDs from Harvard. Looking at you and the way that you behave in your teeth and your body and your sanitation and all that, you gonna always be garbage to me. I don't give a fuck if you go to Yale, Princeton, I don't the Naval Academy. That whore to me is nothing but fat garbage. She's slugged. She needs to be put out somewhere in the landfill and covered the fuck up. I don't give a fuck. And see, they know that dealing with me. They know that I'm speaking the honest to God truth. I could give no fucks about none of them. I don't care. And that's the reason why I can come on here and be as popular as I am because everybody, regardless if they want to say it or not, they know that I give zero fucks about none of them. That's Deanna Irvin. That's goddamn Jay Dunn. Lady Nika with her disgusting fucking ass. She need to be somewhere peeling potatoes behind a mess hall somewhere in her goddamn state. I mean, she is absolutely disgusting. She's been garbage and trash her whole life. Nothing's gonna change. I'm gonna say what I want to say, and I have no emotions connected to it. None.
Well,
I
you
don't.
know what? At this point, I ain't got no emotions connected to none of this stuff neither. Because I mean, my thing is, I'd be damn crazy if I had emotions connected to some of this stuff. You
But
know what I'm saying? The day
but
I have emotions attached to this stuff, that's the day I'm going to hell off of YouTube and I'm not coming back on.
but baby, you do, and we need to make this very clear. We need to get this over and done with this evening. But you do because you take a garbage can drinking ass bitch like Jay Dunn. Jay Dunn couldn't even serve me a McDonald's meal.
I'm gonna
Let's
tell you what my main thing is.
and you need to be done with her.
I am. I'm gonna tell you what my thing is. I am that person. I'm not gonna come online brandishing weapons. She and I couldn't even be in the same vicinity with each other. And I'm glad that we're not. Because I go from zero to red, you know, in point zero seconds. And I gotta make sure that this chick ain't paying cause she not paying rent, and to occupy space in my mind. And when I go off of here, guess what I'm about to go do? Go in there and get me some milk and cookies and go get in my bed and take me one of those acid reflux pills and go to bed so I can go to work in the morning to my
Baby,
fake job. To my fake job. My fake
baby, I'm all the way there at 100. I told you give me 30 minutes, and you have to mute when I come on. Just mute yours. And I understand where you're coming from, sweetheart. But what I'm telling you is that you're dealing with garbage, trashy ass people. That's the bottom of all of it. And again, the reason why these bitches won't come for me is because I will retaliate with force. I will retaliate with the law. You come for me with your bullshit, you nigga bitch. And I'm telling you right now, I'm going to say it one motherfucking time. I'm not going to say it 27 times. We're not going to go back and forth with videos. We're not going to go back and forth with comments. We're not going to do any of that. Somebody going to show up to your damn doorstep. The real people. and I'm gonna have your motherfucking ass served. You're gonna be brought the fuck in, and I'm gonna have them white people deal with you. Bottom line, point blank. I don't fuck around. I have way too much to lose. And this is one thing that the pastor keeps telling people. Pastor Jay Wilson is just a vast reservoir of wisdom. He keeps telling people that have nothing to lose will have you lose everything. They won't make you lose everything. They will put you in a position to where you, the person with resources and tangibles, they will have you lose everything. We can look at entertainers, we can look at people with a modest income, we could look at middle class people, etc. People who have nothing to lose will have you lose everything. And you have to be extremely cautious of people who repetitively sit up and play the victim. What's going to happen to Jay Dunn, a person like Jay Dunn? I have ran across multiple people in my life like Jay Dunn. I'm going to tell you what eventually ends up happening to them. Eventually, they run into the wrong person. There is two type of people that they're going to run into. They're going to run into an individual such as myself who is going to take their ass to the white people and have them deal with that nigga bitch. And for those of you who are currently listening to me saying nigga bitch, or in the future or 2 hours from now, she's a nigga bitch. Or she's gonna run into someone um, that's gonna put them hands on her ass and beat her fat, stinking, worthless, slavish fucking ass up on her fucking butts because she's absolute fucking garbage. There's a reason why I preemptively, when I came on here, disregarded, shunned, and blocked multiple people, such as Lady Dimples. She's another piece of goddamn garbage. Another man with a wig on, with man hands, and a very strong jawbone. Anyway, those kind of people, only thing I expect from them is just to be to work on time, clean the floors, serve the food, take out the trash, take your smoke break, drink your liquor on your break, smoke your weed or your kush on your break, and get the fuck away from me. And I've said this multiple times. They only, and I can give you multiple examples of these people. They are going to only come for people who they feel that they can sit up and have power and authority over. They're not going to come for me because I'm going to tell you right now, which I'm not going to. Clearly, I'm not going to do this. But I can put my address out here on this line, motherfucking right now today. And any of those bitches with the money that I have and the people that I know, if any of those whores did what they commonly do on here, I would have that bitch in goddamn jail, going to prison within 2 months. Guaranteed goddamn tea. Baby, don't waste your time with a J Dunn. These drunk ass, worthless, stank, fat fucking whores that's on here, leave them alone. And this is coming from Down. And I want people to share this message. I want you to take it and push it forward. Go in their inbox, direct mail them, direct email them, inbox, whatever you got to do to get it to them, get it to them. Put me on here and dox me. And I'm going to go straight to Wells Fargo, straight to the lawyer, have him process your ass, and you're going to be done. Go ahead on, girl, and chat.
You know what, Stomp Down? I am in a process right now trying to start another business. Well, I do t-shirts. And I have a guy that does has his own clothing line, and he wants me to do the t-shirts for him. Basically, and he wants me to do all the custom work for him. Basically is what he wants me to do, all his custom work, because he get a lot of people that come in and they bring in like custom prints that they want done. And he and I, we've been discussing. I'm going over there tomorrow, and he told me If he and his wife decide that they don't want to keep that particular machine at their house, they're going to bring it to me. Or he wants me to come up to their place and do custom prints for them. That's what I'm about to do. And when I do custom prints, part of the trade off is I can do my own prints and which is a better quality t-shirts and things of that nature. And that's what I'm about to do. I'm about to make my dreams come true. My real dreams come true. And I got partners that's going, help me get this done. And that's where I'm at right now.
But
It's time for me to make me happy.
But baby, you can do whatever you choose to do. This is what I'm saying to you. You're an army vet. You get a very decent disability payment from the VA. You're able to take care of yourself if you work part time. You're educated. You're able to go in and out of the education system. What I'm telling you, sweetheart, looking directly at you, even though you can't see me, is that you have the acumen to do whatever it is that you choose to do. You're in your own home. You're not sitting up here on someone's debt system. You're not sitting up here on someone's welfare system. You are an independent woman who has choices. You can choose to do what you're doing. What I'm telling you is bitches like Jay Dunn, instead of her focusing on everyone else, focus on extending your gum line. Focus on getting liposuction at your waist and your hips. Get some of that cement out your ass. It is, Lord Jesus, it is so disgusting to see a young lady. Put yourself on mute, Miss Vivian, if you don't mind, because I'm going to read this bitch. It is so disgusting to literally see a relatively young woman with baby dolphin teeth in her mouth that has a bowling pin body with small feet, unmanicured hands, that stinks, that looks fucked up and stank, that has raccoon eyes, that wants to sit up here and utilize her mother's death for sympathy. This is what she exhibited. I didn't do it. No one knew that she was on here on this so-called podcast or she was interviewed or whatever because she was dealing with her mother's death. But what did that accomplish? And then to move forward with this baby dolphin tooth bitch, Jay Dunn, you go and get a degree that absolutely amounts to nothing because you don't have the looks, you don't have the body. Bitch, you ain't no Sharon Stone. Bitch, you built like a motherfucking stone, like a fucking boulder, like a hog about your body, but you sitting up here talking about you in production. No, bitch, you in craftworks. You sitting over there making models and making goddamn food, goddamn straight. It ain't no way in the world anyone would select you to be in any position doing any damn thing other than, like I said, putting food trays together, driving a motherfucking bus, picking up laundry. Bitch, that's what the fuck you do. You ain't built that way. And see, bitches like her need to be told that. Your body within itself is disgusting. You give me, you never change a panty liner. You never put a panty liner on. You give me grandma draws at 18 and 19 years of age. You give me a bitch that don't know what your goddamn bra size is. Is it a B, a C cup, whatever the fuck? We already know it's dingy, it's fucked up, it's molded, it's funky. We know your titties, your areolas. We know all that's funky. We know you have a complete discharge monthly, all goddamn day long out of your cootie cat, honey, and ain't got nothing to do with a period. And you're sitting up here trying to be a man, bitch, and you ain't gonna never be one. Just because your mother accepted that masculine face that you created, bitch, it don't mean that I accept it, Jay Dunn. Bitch, you look horrible as a man or a motherfucking woman. Look like you've been goddamn biting on bricks and goddamn breaking down rocks your entire motherfucking life. It's just horrible the way that you look, the way that you carry yourself as a so-called woman and in dreadlocks, bitch. We need for you to get a motherfucking protective goddamn cut or a protective goddamn hairstyle in your head because the way that you look going forward, every time I look at you, Jay Dunn, I want to make this very clear. You give me the face of a 14 to a 16-year-old pug straight in your face with dreadlocks on. Not a cap dreadlock, bitch. It's just because ain't nobody cut your motherfucking hair. Bitch, you look horrible. You look funky as a woman. You look stank. You look fucking unkempt. You just don't look put together at all. And then you sit on here and you masturbate around in your room, in your house, your apartment, or whatever. And you sit back as a bull dyker that nobody wants because you expose their business. You talk about them like a motherfucking dog. You put their pornography on the motherfucking line. You all in the court system behind people. Bitch, ain't nobody gonna fuck with you until you run up J Dunn on the right motherfucking person. And I'm gonna tell you what's gonna happen to you. If you run up on a bitch like me, I will deal with the lawyer with your ass. But if a bitch like you ever run up on me, the first damn thing I'm gonna do is knock them goddamn baby fucking dolphin teeth out your mouth. The second thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna try to go for your tongue to either pull or cut half of that bitch out because we're sick of hearing from you. I have never seen such a disgusting, pathetic ass woman in my life as I've seen with Jay Dunn. And she's a woman of a stated age, even as a bull dyke, but she'll have maybe one child, two children. She can't even do that because she's too confused. She's too confused on whether or not she want to eat a pussy, or she want a pussy to eat her, or she want to put a dildo in her ass and a pussy. If she want to put a dick down there that's fabricated, she don't know what the fuck she want to goddamn do. And because bitches sit up on here on this motherfucker and don't tell this bitch what the fuck she is wholeheartedly, she does whatever the fuck she wants to do. I'm telling you right now, Jay Dunn, I want you to search the internet, the ethernet. I want you to search that bitch. Put my information out on there. And I'm telling you right now, bull dyking man face bitch, I'm gonna take your motherfucking ass straight down to the motherfucking goddamn courthouse with all the white men associated with it, and I'm gonna do your nigga bitch ass. I guarantee goddamn to you, bitch, I'll do your motherfucking ass. These other motherfuckers up on here, they won't fuck with you like that. I will. I will go straight to Wells Fargo, cut the goddamn check, take that bitch right down into that white man, and have your motherfucking ass. And how dare you sit up on here and proclaim to be a woman? What's woman about you? What woman is sitting around here pushing and shoving her fat and her fupas and triple, double, quadruple poofahs, honey, into some goddamn jeans? And you don't know that you look a mess? Honey, them goddamn dreadlocks, honey, they don't cover a motherfucking thing, J Dunn. They don't cover the fact that you have horrible skin. They don't cover up them goddamn dolphin teeth that you have. They don't cover up that goddamn pug nose that you have, honey. They don't cover up that goddamn inset eye sockets that you have, honey. That's very, very goddamn close together, bitch. That's the reason why you sitting there with a goddamn studying psychology and sociology, bitch. You already know what it is. Them small goddamn fucking mouths, goddamn fucking ears that you have, bitch. Them dreadlocks ain't covering up a motherfucking thing. They may be covering up shit for motherfuckers that don't know, bitch, but I'm sitting up here looking at your motherfucking ass, bitch. That goddamn hair that you got, them dreadlocks, bitch, you're trying to do some distraction. You wearing them dreadlocks so people don't hear them minutes, don't see them goddamn miniature sized ears that you got, bitch. That's Down syndrome, some shit over there on that spectrum. And then we're sitting up here looking at your goddamn nose, bitch, and listening to your voice, honey. And we can see clearly why you fucked up the way that you are. Because, bitch, you on the spectrum. You are completely and totally on the motherfucking spectrum. Honey, you one of them ADH motherfuckers that are right there on the goddamn spectrum, bitch. And every damn time I look at your motherfucking ass and hear you on here and you trying to read and serve a bitch and goddamn call the cops on the whole, bitch, call them motherfuckers on me. Call them motherfuckers on me, bitch, because I got 30 grand that's telling me that I will do your goddamn ass 24 goddamn hours a motherfucking day. J Dunn. Call them motherfuckers on me. I got $30,000. Call them on me. Matter of fact, I'll go down there to the bank and get 50,000. Call the bitches on me and fuck with me, bitch, the way you fuck with every goddamn body else. You have never been a woman. Any woman, your mother had to be sick. She's sitting up here letting you take so-called prom photos. Well, you sitting up here as a butch queen, bull dyker, and you sitting up here, what mother's getting ready to, I'm not taking a photo of your fucking ass, bitch, in an over undercoat with a tie on, with baby teeth, with black gums, with a pushback fucking pug nose, a slanted forehead. I'm sitting up here giving the sociologists and the psychiatrists, honey, they whole goddamn thesis by looking at your funky ass. You fucked up ass stinking fucking bitch. And you gonna sit over here and try to come for Vivian? No, ma'am. Come for me. That's what you do. Scour the internet, get IP addresses, bitch, do what you normally do. And I can guarantee goddamn your fucking ass, bull dyke, with a master's degree, that I will take your motherfucking ass to the courthouse in the county, in the state where you reside and do your ass. Because I have the money, bitch. You don't have it. The same damn way that you so-called did your ex-girlfriend when you allegedly took her and put out all her goddamn information and all the photos and all the spreads that you have. Put my information out there. I hope you put mine out there because I don't have to show up because I have money. I'm going to have that white boy show up and do your musty, stanky, funky black ass. And you the same bitch that we will see at gatherings, at functions, at funerals, etc. That's walking around in all black. Bitch, you can't come up that fat. Honey, you can't cover that fat up with that black. You can't cover up that goddamn them small ears, that pug nose, them fucked up teeth, them blackened lips, that sunken forehead, them close set eyes, bitch. You can't cover none of that up with black. Last word to you, J Dog. And I'm not speaking for Vivian. I'm speaking for Stump Down. Scour the internet. Take my IP address. Put that bitch in any search engine that you want to. I'm gonna go straight to Wells Fargo. I'm gonna draw a goddamn cashier's check for $50,000, and I'm gonna tell that Jew, get that bitch right there. And he gonna do you and your master's degree in production or filmology or whatever the fuck you want to call it, bitch. I will do you, and I'm not gonna sit up here and tolerate your stinking, nasty, funky fucking god. You look like a fucking grub. You look like a motherfucker. You look like something that need to be buried. You truly do. It's absolutely funky. And every time I look at you, every time I hear your voice, every time I have a picture in my goddamn mind of your teeth, if your teeth and your gums are that fucked up, what's going on in your throat? The tonsils, the ears. I mean, just to look at you gives me funk and piss and shit. Unwashed, uncleansed. Go ahead on, Vivian, honey. That stinking bitch.
Well, you know what? As of tonight, she is dead to me.
May I put this video on my page, Vivian?
Yes, you
Because
may. Yes, you
and
may. You may
I,
share it.
I don't tolerate none of that bullshit. And like I said, this Vivian, I don't make it very clear. I don't have a problem with nobody saying doing whatever the fuck they want to do on here. But bitch, you will not and you know you will not encroach upon my privacy. You can do. I'm not saying you, Vivian. I'm saying Jay Dunn or any other bitch that's on here. If you truly believe that a bitch like me will not go to Wells Fargo, I've said this multiple times. I don't have to look at you. I don't have to write anything. I don't have to discuss anything in court. I will take my ass to Wells Fargo, get me a white Jew. Well, I got one here in my state. Get me a white Jewish lawyer, and I will take your motherfucking ass for every motherfucking thing that you got. And if you think I won't do it, bitch, try it. I'm exactly the bitch that you don't want.
And if you
Been
got one
saving
in
money.
your state, you got one that he. I'm quite sure he got friends in other states.
Hello? And see, that's what they're not understanding. These people sit on here and play games with people who they think that they can bully. Bitch, I don't live from paycheck to paycheck. You keep forgetting I am a black Hispanic male. I look more Hispanic than black. So you figure out how this game is getting ready to be fucking played. Okay? You figure out how it will be played. Play the bullshit with me, and I'm gonna play the white role with you. I'm gonna be the victim. They're gonna look like I look. Let's make this very clear. They're gonna look similar to me, and I'm gonna have the money. And they gonna tell me, stomp down, we'll take care of this. So for all you bitches that's listening, that's gonna share, that's gonna do whatever, just remember I told you. And like I said, I know exactly how the game is played. I consider myself black. My mother is black. My father is Hispanic. But I came out in between. But I know how the game is played. So you go ahead on to play the game that you want to play. You play the fuckery that you want to play. I'm gonna play the fuckery white with you. And when I get in court with your ass and send that white boy up your ass, I'm gonna play the side of the white boy. You think I'm fucking playing? Try me if you want to. Homosexual, right in between, master's degree in nursing, all that bullshit. You go right ahead on and you fucking try it. And I will show your motherfucking ass better than I can tell you. Anything else, Miss Vivian?
No, my darling, that was it. That was it. That totally was it. Let me tell you what I'm gonna be doing tomorrow. Tomorrow I'm gonna
Hmm.
start my weight loss, my lifestyle change. I'm doing my lifestyle change. I'm gonna post my weight up here. That's why I said I'm about to get rid of everything. Stop it, little girl. That's my little dog. She wanna talk to me. Come on up here. That's why tomorrow I'm gonna start my lifestyle change. Get out of my face. You drink out of toilets. And when I start my lifestyle change, what I'm doing is I'm gonna give myself a year to lose about 100 pounds. I'm going to be posting my videos of my workout and all of that stuff. Hello, everybody that came in. Thank you guys for coming in and showing the love. Please make sure that you guys go and subscribe to Stomp Down's new channel. You got a new channel, right?
No, baby, I got my other channel back.
Okay. Please make sure you guys go and uh subscribe to Stomp Down's channel. Y'all, Stomp Down's a good person.
I'm
Love
a
him, love him, love him.
I'm a very good person, but one thing I do not tolerate, and that's the reason why my dad taught me many years ago. If you come for me, okay, in any fashion, any form, if you cut me, bitch, you got to be stabbed. If you burn me, bitch, you got to have hot oil in your face. If you try to run me over, somebody need to put two 15-ton truck tires on your ass. See, that's the bitch that you dealing with. I'm the vindictive bitch. And I believe in eye for an eye, tooth. Nowadays, let's go ahead and move it forward. Weave for weave, eyelashes for eye. I believe in all of that. And if you come for me, I'm telling you, I will put this goddamn house, which is paid off, but bitch, I will go in and get 300,000 to get your motherfucking ass because I believe in it. So don't come for me. And again, before I leave here, I don't fuck with nobody. I come on here, I speak my truth as well as Vivian, my boy, Pastor J. Wilson, etc. They come on here, and matter of fact, they even try to pit me against 5A and all. I don't have no problem with them people. My boy James Caldwell, I don't have no problem with them. And I've told people in open chats, I don't have no problem with none of them. I actually said this shit on Vivian's live. I don't have no problem with nobody. But what you not goddamn getting ready to do, you not gonna give me and serve me, bitch, what the fuck you wanna serve me. If you trying or attempting to serve a bitch like me, what the fuck you want to give me, bitch? No, bitch, I didn't ask for that. But see, you trying to give, see, now you get me upset. Bitch, did you just say you trying to give me what the fuck you want to give me? You gonna do for me, do to me whatever the fuck you want to do to me? Oh, now, bitch, you got a problem. See, that's who the fuck you dealing with here. You not gonna do to me whatever the fuck you want to do to me. And when I
Yeah.
come for your motherfucking ass, when I come for you, let me say this, Vivian, and I'm gonna get off of here. When a bitch like me come for you, I don't give a fuck if I have to deplete every resource I got to come for you because you have limited resources. So if I have to deplete everything I got to come for your, I don't give a motherfuck if you paying your mother's motherfucking independent care. I don't give a fuck if you paying for that hoe to be in goddamn. I don't care. I don't care what it is. I want everything that bitch got because you don't have no problem doing whatever the fuck you want to do. Bitch, I have no problem doing what the fuck I need to do. So again, Jay Dunn, that bald head bitch Tracy who keeps trying to pull me in, bitch, I would highly suggest that a bitch like me, you better leave me the fuck alone. Because if you come for me and I didn't send for you, when I come for your motherfucking ass, I'm gonna do you and everything that's attached to you. Car notes, house notes, rent. I don't give a Macy's card, JCP. I don't give a motherfuck what it is. I want that bitch done. I'm gonna leave it at that.
Well, all right. You guys have heard from the one and only Stomptown. Get into the receiver. Read. Yes, God. I'd like to say thank you for everybody that has come over and visited with us today. Stumpdown, I have one more thing to ask you. You wrote a
Excuse me.
statement in Brother Jay's chat, something about TB. Well, did you have something that you wanted to say?
You said TV.
TB.
Can you explain a little bit further, please?
That the folks over in Cali.
Oh, girl, I'm trying to. You know, it's late in the night, honey. You got, oh,
You
is
know
it?
that guy in California?
Oh, girl, you talk about TB. You talking about Timothy Blaine,
Yeah.
honey?
You
Honey,
wrote something in the chat. I didn't know what you were talking about.
honey, go ahead on and mute. Go ahead on and mute, and I'll explain it. Honey, he was talking about coming to San Antonio. Was talking about, and I'm talking about Timothy Blaine, and he was talking about that. um, you know, plane expenses, meaning traveling was inexpensive. He was going to, within the week, come to San Antonio. He had some unresolved business to take care of. And I would not consider that to be Tracy, unresolved business, because they're friends. But he did make mention, and it is on his second to last video, that these are his words, that the plane fare was cheap, quote unquote. He's coming to San Antonio, quote unquote, and he has unresolved business with a certain individual, a physical business to take care of in San Antonio. Now, those are his words. And again, not his latest video, but the second video, well, after that, that he had wanted to come and touch someone in San Antonio because he had unresolved business to take care of, physical business. Now, right before he said unresolved physical business, he had mentioned Pastor Jay Wilson, Dr. Pastor Jay Wilson. Now, I don't understand why it is that he has this fixation with Jay Wilson. I don't understand why he has this fixation with me. He's always claiming that I'm this elder homosexual transgendered person, that's post-op, that's living in a hotel that has piss in the sink hotel features. Um, he's also going on to say that he wants to physically put hands on Jay Wilson and also demean and continue to kowtow Vivian Jennings, because he feels that she sits up in her hair and she supplements Jay Wilson's readings and servings and his information and all this. These are his words. Again, if you go and you look at um, his video, not his latest post, the one right after that, he specifically says Vivian Jennings' name. I don't know. I just stopped counting. It must have been 30, 40, 50 times. And of course, he also stated, beginning with the pastor, that he was concerned about his job, his housing, his man, his sexual endeavors, his health status. These are his words. It's not mine. You can simply go to not his current video, but the one right before that, and you can hear these things. He even went on to say that Vivian was allegedly a lesbian. She had a lesbian lover. She had been beat. That she had been stomped out. That she was just not really a treasured woman. He went on to talk about Vivian's association with the pastor, and that it was not really religious. Had no faith in it. It was not faith based. That it was all about money. I mean, I can go on and on. These are things that Timothy Blaine from San Francisco stated. You don't have to hear these words or take me for 100% truth. You can simply go to not his latest video post, but the one right after that, and you can hear it. I mean, the way that he degraded Pastor Dr. J. Wilson, the way that he talked under that man's clothing, the way that he talked about his home ownership, the way that he talked about the alleged money that the pastor brings in monthly and yearly, the way that he talked about his education, the way that he talked about his mother, the way that he talked about his father, the way that this man just simply talked about everything that had to do with Jay Wilson and Vivian Jennings was absolutely just simply degrading as a human being. And he always, meaning Timothy Blaine, he always goes back to, you know, yeah, they're doing this. These are his words, not mine. Yeah, they're doing this, but I did this. Well, Timothy, if let's make this very clear, people. The only disease that you can have other than dementia, that you can actually get sex, that you can actually look this up by state. The only disease that you can have, there's three of them, that you can actually get public housing with a federal conviction at any level is cancer, dementia, and HIV. You don't have to take my word for it. Just simply look it up. He knows that. He has stated, meaning Timothy Blaine, on numerous occasions, he knows how the game is played. He knows how to get what he wants. Again, I'll make this very clear. You can look it up. The only three diseases that they will set aside a federal conviction, and people keep not understanding. Timothy Blaine was not simply in the county jail. You're in the county jail for misdemeanors. When you go to the state pen, or whatever the correctional institution they call it in your state, when you go to the state pen, that is a felony conviction. They're not going to keep you in the county for 5 years for a felony conviction. They don't understand what they're dealing with. If you have been to the state pen, whatever it's called in the state in which you reside in, there is a difference between a county jail and a state jail or a state prison. Tim, how are you in a state prison but you're not a convicted felon? Last time I checked, and even Vivian knows this, you got right there in South Carolina, you have a county jails in all the counties, and then you got the state prison, which there's a plethora of in that particular state. But there is a difference between being in the county and being in the state pen. And it's kind of surprising, Timothy Blaine, that you spent time between the county and the state fucking pen. And again, let's make it very clear, because you'll say, oh, it didn't happen. Oh, it ain't no such, that's bullshit. Right here where I live at, they have the county jail that's downtown, and then they got the state pen. So if you are not in the county, then where are you at? You got to be either in the county or the state pen. Vivian knows that. Anybody in their right mind knows that. But let Timothy Blaine tell it. He ain't never been nowhere but in the county. That's bullshit. You are a convicted fucking felon. And you can have misdemeanors and you can have felonies on your record. But there's only three diseases. Look it up, people. There's only three of them that will be set aside in order for you to get housing. One is cancer, One is HIV and one is dementia. And which one does Timothy Blaine have? He's HIV. And that's the reason why he gets the SSI or SSDI. That's the reason why he was able to get food stamps. That's the reason why he was able to get any of it. But see, he counts on people not knowing the rules, the regulations, the standard operate. He counts on that. You guys are not dealing with someone that's a novice. This guy is, was, and still is a criminal, and he will be that way until the day that he dies. I don't give a fuck what nobody spends 30. You got to remember, Timothy Blaine, and I'm going to make this very generous, Timothy, because you'll be replaying it tomorrow. Timothy Blaine went and started his criminality between, let's make it very general, Tim. That way you won't be able to pick. You know how you say get a piece of it? He started his criminality right after he arrived in California. He already told you what age he left Illinois. So a year after that, let's say, Tim, let's see how you piece it up and you cut it up and you stop the tape. In between 17 and 3/4 years, that's when you started. People have to understand this guy has been criminal minded and white dick cocksucking loving since he was 17 years of age. He went out there to LA to suck white dick. This bitch was enthralled with people like Robert Redford and John Wayne and all these people. He never wanted a black man in his life. Never. This bitch went Vivian. This bitch, you got to think about it. You got to think about what you're dealing with. Timothy Blaine has been either being fucked in the ass and sucking white dick since he was 7, or vice versa. That's what he's been doing. You got to think about how sick of an individual that you have to be. I wouldn't be too surprised if this bitch, meaning Timothy Blaine, wasn't sitting up here fantasizing being, I don't know, Marilyn Monroe. I mean, he is in the age group. Maybe he was Elizabeth. Maybe he was thinking about being Elizabeth Taylor. Maybe he was all involved in that. And when you sit up and tell somebody like Timothy Blaine, you got to think about a black man born, if he's 63 years of age, he was born, or 62. Let's go ahead on and get a taste of this, Tim. Because you'll sit up here and say, well, no, bitch, I ain't that age. Okay, you're anywhere from 60 to 63 since you want to get a taste of it. You've been fucking white men since you was a child. You've been trying to love on white men since you was a young man. You can't never give nobody no stories of when you was sucking black dick. Can you give us a story, Tim? You know how you love to tell summer lit stories and by the campfire stories? Give us one of those of you sitting on black dick. Give us one of those stories of you sucking black dick. Give us a story of you going up into the Hollywood Hills and you was fucking black dick and sucking black dick and licking and lapping and re-sucking and re-licking and re-lapping. Why don't you give us one of those stories? You know the reason why you can't do it, Tim? Because you've been chasing white men your whole life and you're sitting up with a motherfucker that smell like a dog, that fucking stank like a dog, eat like a dog, cockeyed like a dog. You take a photo of the bitch, the eyes are like a motherfucking dog, bitch. It's what the fuck you been doing. But people like me, you don't want me to talk. Bitch, I'm gonna read your motherfucking ass for Phil. It's a goddamn shame. You bitch, your motherfucking mother was sitting down there, Sojourner Truth looking ass mother, and with an old possum face. And she was sitting down there marching, talking about Martin. You wasn't talking about Martin. You were talking about them Kennedy brothers. You a damn dick sucking demon. And you was sitting over there thinking about them goddamn Kennedy brothers. And you want to suck and lick all up in them and re-fuck them and re-suck them and re-lick them and re-suck them and re-fuck them. And you sitting up here and gave a goddamn about motherfucking Martin. You a nasty motherfucking goddamn fucking queen. Oh, nasty 63-year-old possum face pushback fucking mouth queen. And you set your motherfucking ass over there and you talk shit about Vivian. And then they wonder why I'm giving Vivian an extra 30 minutes because I'm going to talk about your dog ass, Tim, the way the fuck you need to be talked about. I want you, Timothy Blaine, to sit on here and give us a story of you sitting over here, sitting up on Black Dick. Where is that story at? Where is the story, Timothy Blaine? Are you sitting over here, sitting up and licking and lapping on goddamn Black Cock? Where is it at? Where is the story? Where is the story, Tim? Are you sitting over here shooting up and smoking and snorting meth with black folks? It don't exist. And you know why? Because you've been wanting to be white your whole motherfucking life. And you see what the fuck that white dick got you? You see what the fuck spinning on top of white dick in the Castro got you? You see what's sitting over there sucking and licking and re-licking and re-sucking and re-fucking and re-sitting and re-spinning? You see what the fuck it got you? That white fucking dick damn near took your motherfucking ass up out of here. And now you're running down to a motherfucking white Catholic church talking about you getting ready to serve somebody some goddamn cooking fucking goddamn tea, bitch. If you don't get your motherfucking ass up out of here, you rotten cock ass bitch. I'm talking about you, Timothy. And I'm going to continue for the next 5 minutes. I told Vivian I was going to give her 30. But bitch, Timothy, I got to give your motherfucking ass an extra motherfucking 5. Bitch, by the time I get finished with you, bitch, tomorrow morning, when them people send you, when they send you that email, when they put it in your goddamn comment section and say you need to go over there and listen to Vivian, bitch, you ain't gonna know where the fuck to start out because I'm gonna eat your motherfucking ass the fuck out, you stank ass motherfucker. You done sat over there your whole motherfucking life. A 63-year-old faggot, which bitch, it looked like somebody then took two goddamn, oh Lord, it looked like somebody put your fucking face down on a commercial goddamn ironing board and pressed that bitch together like a goddamn panini. I don't know what the fuck is going on with your goddamn face. What the fuck is it with these people in this goddamn skin? And he think ain't nobody see it. And God forbid you get your motherfucking ass out in real goddamn light. Bitch, I have seen gaps between false teeth. How the fuck does that happen? You didn't go in for the fitting job, bitch, the fuck that you needed? What the fuck is that? I don't know. I don't understand. How do you get gaps in, what is it, a partial and then false teeth? What the fuck is that? How do you do that? But you gonna come on here and run your goddamn mouth. It's absolutely disgusting. I mean, I have never seen a man so disingenuous. And then you sit on here and talk about Pastor J. Wilson the way the fuck that you do. And bitch, you couldn't even afford his lawn care service with that goddamn social security check that you get. And you sit up here and use, well, I live in San Francisco. I live in California. I don't have a car. Bitch, you at 63 getting your goddamn ass on the motherfucking goddamn bus, the trans system, the mass transit system, honey, with a goddamn basket of groceries. I mean, this shit don't make no sense. And then you sitting over there coddling a dog. Every goddamn time we see you, the dog done passed the fuck away. We know it's something else to it, bitch, but most motherfuckers won't goddamn mention it, bitch. I will. I think you fucking them dogs. I think you can fuck the dog's ass out. I think you can kill them goddamn dogs. I think you both broke the goddamn back and front leg of them goddamn dogs. I really do. Because you keep coming up and you always want to get a dog that look like a white man. You always with a dog, Shih Tzu, some kind of goddamn dog that look like a white man. I think you fucking the dogs. I truly do. I think you get them dogs. I think you go down there and you plead with them people. You go down there and you lie to them people. You go down there and you tell them you're gonna take great care of them dogs. That fucking first dog, bitch, he didn't die from no goddamn fucking cancer. He didn't. He died from you putting your goddamn sour fucking dick in his ass and you push him legs up one goddamn too many times and you fuck that dog up. That's what the fuck happened. I said it and I don't give a fuck what the hell you think about it, Timothy Blaine. Bitch, you should have never started this bullshit with me. I would have left your motherfucking goddamn ass alone. I'd have moved the fuck on, bitch, and it would have been done. But no, ma'am, you didn't want to goddamn have a moment of it. So now I got to come for that dog and read that goddamn dog for goddamn Phil. I got to read the dog for goddamn help. I got to read that dog because you done fucked the dog up. See, they don't know who they dealing with. I will go to any extreme. I don't care. But you sit up here and Vivian, let me end it with this. You know what's so just tremendous about Timothy Blaine? He ain't never going home. His mother damn near 90 years of age. He won't go home to see her. He has siblings at home. He won't go home to see them. He always talk about somebody that came out and seen him. Where the fuck they gonna stay at? On top of a bus? In the kitchen some damn where? On the table that you got? Maybe they can sit over there in that goddamn computer goddamn chair that you got. Maybe they can sit up there where you put the laptop at. Maybe they can go in the bathroom, bitch, with that 812 goddamn square foot goddamn apartment that you got out there. That's a total efficiency. But you sit over here talking about what you got going. Bitch, you ain't got nothing going on. But you want to come for Vivian and Jay Wilson, and then you don't want somebody to come on here and read you for goddamn filth, bitch, and give you the service. Bitch, you sitting over here every day going to Safeway and you on goddamn food stamps. But I'm gonna tell you one goddamn thing, Timothy Blaine. I know when the fuck they issue them food stamps out there in San Francisco. And I plan on being there the first through the fifth of a certain month to catch your goddamn ass coming out that goddamn apartment with your goddamn addresses on motherfucking line, bitch. And I'm gonna have all the footage, the fuck that I want. You and them goddamn black fucking jeans and that black goddamn matted fucking goddamn shirt that you got going on and that fucked up skin. And I don't know what the fuck a bitch like you doing with an afro. Look like somebody that knitted your hair on your goddamn scalp. Bitch, you fucked up. But you wanted to come for me and talk shit about me. You wanted to sit on here and dog me the fuck down. And I don't understand why the fuck you sitting up on here talking shit when you have personally admitted that you was sitting up fucking and goddamn licking and sucking and re-sucking and re-licking and re-fucking when your white man was sitting in there in the goddamn bed fucking goddamn dying. That's what the fuck you said. You said they came and got his motherfucking ass and then took your goddamn ass to jail. But what you don't understand, Timothy Blaine, is that I know who the fuck that white man was and where the fuck he was buried at because his goddamn parents were goddamn prominent. I know all that goddamn business. And if you keep running your motherfucking mouth about a bitch like me, it may slip the fuck out. You better keep your motherfucking mouth off of me, Timothy Blaine, because I'm just that motherfucking bitch. And I will do your motherfucking ass. Do you understand that, Timothy Blaine? Now you go ahead on and you cut the fuck up and you take pieces of that. As you say, you like to get you a little taste. You get you a taste of that shit, bitch. That's what the fuck you do. Bitch.
Well, all right. On that note, I guess it's time to go to bed. Y'all, I'm gonna hear this tomorrow. No, I'm not. Okay, somebody asked me what I was doing for my birthday. Good night, Stump Down. Somebody asked me what I was doing for my birthday tomorrow. I'm going to work. That's what I'm doing tomorrow for my birthday. Going to work. And when I get there, I'm gonna sit there and do the same thing I do every day. Look at the people. I'm gonna stay in the back of the building. And I'm just gonna y'all gonna see me if I get there early enough. Y'all gonna see me take my walk and all of that. Reasoning. Go to bed. You know what you gotta do tomorrow. Thank you, sweetheart. I love you. Oh, wait a minute. Can y'all hear me? Can you hear me? I'm unmuted. I don't know what happened. Can you hear me now? Well, either way, y'all, I'm gone. I'm gone to bed. As my mom says, live, love, and laugh. And as my dad says, Lord, make me a blessing so we can be a blessing. Y'all, Stump there has thoroughly made me feel better tonight. And guess what? I'm gone to bed. And thank y'all for the early happy birthdays. Yay. And tomorrow I got some special planned if I get my cousin out the house. Y'all will see. All right, y'all, I'm out. Good night. Love y'all and thank y'all so much.